Hi everyone, we are back after a power packed belly dance drum solo session. Let's wait for everybody to join in. Right now we are starting the yoga session. So Prathamesh Bandekar, who is a yogi, who has learned yoga, who has been doing yoga from many years, will be joining us. Okay, Prathamesh is here. Let's go live with him. If you have any questions, you can ask him directly about yoga, about
Can you hear me?
pranayam and everything. Hi, Prathamesh. How are you?
Hello. How are you? I'm great. How are you?
I'm good too.
The belly dance was fabulous. Just
Did you
popped in
watch?
between. So,
Oh, good.
It's a good query. Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah. It was tiring and it was fun, and I had called a couple of my students also to join in a live
Okay.
video, just like us. Yeah. So
That's nice.
So let me just give some introduction about Prathamesh. I have known him as a dancer
Sure.
basically, and because we were together at Sandeep Soparkar's ballroom dance classes, and then he started teaching Zumba, and after that he started teaching yoga, and I was so surprised that how somebody's profession changes all of a sudden, and sometimes you are out of touch, or maybe you are in touch, but sometimes you just see a completely different person altogether. So how did it all change? That's what first thing I want to know about you, Prathamesh, that from a dancer
Uh, yeah,
to
yeah.
a yogi,
So it,
how did that happen? And you are still dancing. Let me tell you all that he's still dancing. And about yoga, just tell me. Yes.
I remember, I think it was 2012 state championship. I was doing a
Okay.
three dance category, and my
Mm-hmm.
mom told me that there is one girl called Urja is performing belly dancing. At that time, I think you were Deshpande. Deshpande, I
Yes.
think, if I'm not wrong. So she was dancing fabulously, and I missed it because I was at the green room doing those things. And then immediately I sent you a request. Then we met up. I think one of the dance schools and all. So that's how we started introducing. At that time, I was working in corporate for almost 5 years. 2015, I left.
Yes, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Fair enough.
Yes.
I think something notification or any message comes, no, or maybe phone rings. I think the connection goes off. So that's the
Correct.
only
Correct.
problem. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I think
You were saying something.
2000,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I think it was 2012 when I was dancing, and probably that's the time I was working also. I realized that 5 years later, 2015, I left my job and I started back with Zumba. But my flair for yoga was always there. I accidentally became a Zumba instructor, and then I jumped into yoga. Honestly, so that's what. So that was the main thing, and I felt another important thing was from there. I think it was more like every yoga teacher has the story. Even I have a story about myself that I was my health issues were too much, honestly speaking. And by the time I started joining into yoga, the things have actually changed much faster. Now,
Is
more
it?
than Zumba, yeah, more than Zumba, I can say my yoga classes. I've actually stopped teaching you Zumba. I usually on and off I teach it, but honestly, if someone gives me an option, what you want to choose, yoga or Zumba, I will always choose for you yoga
Yoga.
anytime. Yeah.
Right, right.
So
Even I agree that I think yoga is more beneficial in the long run as compared to Zumba. And we'll talk about
yeah.
that also in detail.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
of course.
yeah. So, those who have just joined, let me tell you that Prathamesh has been doing yoga from many years, and he has completed his training from which institute?
I've done from two institutes. One is from the Yoga Institute, Santa
Santa
Cruz,
Cruz. Yes,
obviously.
yes, that
Then
I
I
know.
have Then I've also done from Shivanand Ashram from Madurai. So it's a Hatha
Correct.
Yoga school basically. So that is one thing. And on and off, I have learned gymnastics. I have learned even Iyengar school's form of practice of crop yogas and everything. And the
Right.
practices are always going on. Just become a certified teacher doesn't make you a complete package. You need to still go
Absolutely.
and
You need
research
to
on
keep,
this.
yeah, yeah, you need to keep practicing, you need to keep learning. So that
Yeah.
is very essential. So let's start with the question and answer, the main questions that
Yes,
I
yes,
want to
sure.
ask you. And those of you who want to ask anything about yoga and fitness to Prathamesh, you can definitely write it here, and he will answer your questions. So my question is, what are the benefits of yoga during this pandemic, especially now that we are going through this COVID-19 scare all over
Okay.
the world? Please let us know why doing yogasanas and pranayam is very important.
There is a very interesting story about pandemic. A real story, I can say. Almost 100 years ago, we had also suffered a pandemic in India in 1918 time. Influenza pandemic was something which was outbreak in India, and at that time, our renowned teacher, Mr. Iyengar Guruji, had born at in that same year. Even when her
Mhm.
mother was pregnant, even she was not spared from this infection. So when he was born. Honestly speaking, that time he had a very sick childhood, and that's how the parents introduced him to the yoga. So even if
Mhm.
you see all this gurus, so they have there is a schedule where you need to do Prasarit Paduttanasana pose, Sarvangasana, Shirshasana, standing postures, sitting postures. There are certain series which they have already created during the pandemic time. So those are the poses which we need to practice. All these gurus, whether it's Baba Ramdev, Iyengar Guruji, or any the normal successful yoga teachers who are been who are right now renowned teachers, every person has some health issues. I had a health issues. Today, my fitness level at the age of 31, I can say it's more than what I was at my age of 22. My resistance power, my immune system was not that great, and in pandemic, it's not just pandemic time. It's a realization that apart from pandemic, normal day also the yoga anytime is useful, and pandemic time is really important. It's like when there is some problem comes, you think of God. I think when the pandemic comes, you think of yoga. So it's the only thing that time you think, I need to do this exercise. I need to do some workout. So it is at most important to develop the immune system. Pandemic is what? It first all this influenza and all. It's all cold, cough, and fever. It's all similar symptoms. Even if you see COVID-19 symptoms are similar to even to pneumonia. So these all
Right.
things are almost the same similar thing. What can we do mostly? It's not about the outer but the inner body to develop the immune system. And
Right.
that's what in pandemic it works well. So it's very interesting story. Like during that time, he was so sick that his parents finally introduced to the yoga, and today he has passed on the yoga informations to the world, and all the teachers under him is actually joining into those things. So it's
Right.
very
So
important
basically,
for
yoga has
all.
to be in your lifestyle. It has to be part of your lifestyle, and not
Absolutely,
just
it has
during
to
the
be.
pandemic. Hmm.
It's not just pandemic. Also, people say that yoga is slow. Yeah, obviously it should be slow. Why should you take it fast? People want it
Yes,
that
I was
2 days.
going to ask you this. That what are your thoughts about that hot yoga or uh, the faster types of yoga? The what is the
Okay,
term
power
that is
yoga.
called? Yeah,
Power
the
yoga.
power yoga. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are
Okay,
your thoughts
okay.
about power yoga?
This is very interesting story about power yoga. Is that
Hmm.
and power yoga is something which I also tell in my board. I have mentioned when the banner which I posted out in my SIS college. I had mentioned power yoga, and people get attracted. Oh, power yoga! So let me join in this power yoga.
Right.
And after doing the class, they sweat. They like, I enjoyed the power yoga. Was superb. So then I just told them that this is not power yoga, this is traditional hatha yoga. And they're like, no, no, because they have traditional, when I say traditional hatha yoga, they feel that it's so slow. But
Hmm.
you don't, if you don't have the knowledge about hatha yoga, you will not understand the things and the importance of this. So power yoga is like what you just giving some variations into Surya Namaskar. Is that the power yoga? No, there are a lot of other things which you can do it. Hot
Correct.
yoga, the concept is totally different. Basically, even hot yoga, I usually I'm just seeing the videos and all. It's like you switching on the ventilator, heater, and you just do it under 41 degrees and all. The postures
Hmm.
are really fabulous. Okay,
Hmm.
it's not necessary you need to be work out in the closed room. Yeah, you can switch off the fan, switch off the ACs, and you can just work out. It's just a fabulous 26 posture kind of thing, but not required hundreds of asanas. 12
Okay.
basic postures, the basic postures of Hatha Yoga. Even if you do
Hmm.
those things, are more important than other things when it comes to workout point of view. So,
Hmm.
12 postures, Hatha Yoga style are important. There is sometimes, if you really want to charge yourself and challenge yourself, Ashtanga and the Vinyasa, Hatha Vinyasa is really fabulous, which can help
Right.
you to develop the practice. So that's how I can tell you. But at the end, it's more important is about your alignment. Okay, it's not about 100 postures, but proper basic body ethics
Exactly, and that's what
of
people
keeping the
want
body positive.
actually. When they join the yoga classes, basically all they want to do is 100 types of asanas in 1 hour, and that is
Yeah.
just hilarious. And that's what that's why I wanted to ask you about power yoga. Like, what are your thoughts about power yoga? Because you have been doing the traditional yoga for so many years, and I know because I have learned a little bit of yoga from the Yoga Institute, and they have also emphasized on doing the traditional type of yoga only.
See, power yoga. First of all, there is nothing called as power yoga. You honestly, this is very
That's a
important
new
because
term basically they have coined. So,
yeah, they have coined. That's a different case. But there is nothing called as power yoga. What you're doing at the end in the power yoga, you're just doing Surya Namaskar. In the Surya Namaskar, you're just adding some of the variations. So I
right.
think that's the
And doing
only
it
thing I
faster
can.
also.
Yeah, it looks faster also, and that's what you can just do. But even you do slow Surya Namaskar with Hatha style, I think that is also much more useful for that. Just take a slow time. Like only thing is
Hmm.
that people in the long term always want in a short time they want all the maximum benefits. It's not like that.
Hmm.
You need to take some time for yourself, at least 6, 7 months, 8 months. The transformations are not immediately from 2012 to 2020. It's been 8 years
Hmm.
now. I'm dancing and I'm also doing. So the transformation to a yoga teacher has been it's been like from last 4 years. And in 4 years, the things in just short little time, if I can work out. Either if you're a regular practitioner, I think if 1 year is sufficient enough or 6 months is sufficient enough to get used to of it. Every habit when you create, it's like it takes 21 days anyway to
Correct.
get your body imprints and everything. So every habit should be taken up on a serious note. That's what I can say. That is what
Right.
is very
Maybe we'll say that this is the right time to start at least.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Doing
absolutely.
yoga. At least on a basic level, I think, because now people are used to sitting at home. Modi ji has helped everybody to sit at home for 21 days, and then after 21 days, increase the lockdown period. So now that we are used to sitting at home, we might as well use this time to start with new habits.
Yeah, yeah, it's very important. And see whether there is pandemic or not. Now that there is the wrong theory has come up that pandemic is there. You have time at home, and people still are not able to take out time. I have no friends and people from all corporate companies and all. I'm talking to them and I'm asking them what is the schedule
Then
now.
work has
Work has
increased with the lockdown, actually.
See, I can understand when it comes to like if you have a 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 timing. Okay, if your boss is expecting you to log in at 8 o'clock because you are saving your time, and if you want to log out at around 7 o'clock, that is not happening. Even if they're logging at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, they're going on till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I had a friend with whom I
Yes,
was
yes.
talking. She's like, I'm awake till 2 o'clock. I'm like, why? Like during offline days, were you awake till 2 o'clock? No. Why you want to keep it that thing? So it's just the reason people want to give it, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's pandemic or it's not. People are still not taking up the charge. I
Right.
think it will be much more difficult once they come out from the pandemic because they are still get used to of sitting and not sitting in a right posture, sitting on a couch
Correct.
and doing laptop. That will at the end it will gonna affect a very much bad because you're not exposing towards sun, you're not exposing towards the vitamin D. You're still at home, okay. Still it's gonna be a deficiency of vitamin D. You're not going out as such. So it's very important to sometimes to get up early. It's the most challenging part for every one of them because you just closer you get up to the sunrise, the more energy
Right.
you have it. But if you don't have that thing, I think that is only because you feel more lazy. If you have realized people getting up at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning, they are more feeling lethargic at the end of it. When the whole day
True.
also, even after sleeping for 10, 11 hours, they still feel like, no, I need to sleep more. Not required.
Mm.
I think if you're properly at home now, so it's a very good advantage because you have time at home. You can do so many things. Like you can go for intermediate fasting, probably eating
Right.
just fruit diet or something. Of course, the
Mhm.
nutritionist will tell you in the next
Yes, and she's
section.
going to join
But
me.
yes, but important part of yoga is ahar, that is your food, vichar is your thinking, and vyayam is your exercise. That's more important when it's practicing exercise when it comes to asanas and pranayama concepts.
True, true. My next question is, what is the best time actually to once you wake up early and once you start waking up early, basically,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what is a good time to do pranayam and asanas? This is a very
So
common question
ideally,
asked by many people actually.
yeah, yeah. So ideally, I would rather say that when you are ideally, I would always prefer for the morning. But nowadays, the situations, if you are comfortable enough, you can do it in the evening also. The moreover important thing is that if your lunch time is around 1 o'clock or something, at least take a sleep, at least 4 hours of gap and start doing pranayama. Because if you're having food and then just doing Kapalbhati and Anulom Vilom, you will throw out all the food. Okay.
Hmm.
Early morning it's better if you just once you get up, okay, you just first need to go to the washroom. Okay, just do that thing and it's very important to get up early and just do that. And I think most that is one thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just 1 second.
Yeah, yeah.
He just loves to trouble me in between.
Okay.
Yes, yes, continue.
Yeah. So idle time is only once. It's best to take it out for I think in the morning. But
Hmm.
if it's not in the evening, some people are working. Some people can't get up in the morning or something. You can do it in the evening also. And
Hmm.
just the basic postures are simple enough to do it, and that can help you out. I think that's the best thing. So morning is the best
Okay.
time, but evening is you can
It's
do it
also
after
fine.
around 6. Yeah, it's fine.
Basically, morning empty stomach is the best time to do
Empty stomach,
asanas.
yeah, absolutely. Kapalbhati, Anulom Vilom. I'll tell you one important benefit about this. This is my
Hmm.
story. This is very interesting about this. Um, 2016 December, I think December 2016 till January 2017. I had a
Hmm.
habit of visiting doctor after every 3 weeks from cold and cough. I had this habit
Oh.
of till at the age of 26, 27, till 26,
Hmm.
27. My throat was always filled with cough 365 days, nose
Oh.
running, everything was there in this. This was the last time I had a very bad cough on my throat and my chest, congested chest and everything. December
Mm-hmm.
2016 till January 22nd, 24th of January 2017, I was
Mm-hmm.
constantly coughing. And I was about to go for an advanced teacher training course in Madurai. And that time
Mm-hmm.
I was going for that. And that time my mom was also scared enough. How are you gonna do the postures and practice when you're suffering with this such cough
Correct.
and cold? I'm like, let me try, let me see. I've taken the medicines also, and I was still not was not curing because once I was taking medicines and I was sleeping, I was still coughing in the night, and that sleep was also getting destroyed. This is very interesting. The first 3 4 days, 2 days, I suffered with a cough and all in the ashram. After that, when I went out from the after 3 4 days, I didn't require medicine. I was doing advanced pranayam for 1 hour every day in the ashram. From from that, it was a course from January 2017 to February 2017. It was 1 month teacher training course which I was doing. That
Mm.
1 month I was doing this pranayam and asanas. Trust me, that day 2017 and today 2020, I have not visited doctor for cold, cough and fever.
That is
Unless
awesome.
this is what I want to tell you guys because it's more for me like every yoga teacher has their story because every person if it's not for me it's a commercial part because I
Mm.
have learned I have cured myself from this situation. Now I won't be commenting something like that yoga will cure COVID-19. That's a very conflict of interest part. But I
Of
can
course.
only say I can only say one thing is probably it's very important for people to develop their immune system by doing Kapalbhati Anulom Vilom. Kapalbhati Anulom Vilom is a fabulous practice if you know the proper science of it. If you don't
Right.
know the science of it, you will affect that things on your body. Asanas
Mm.
can be done anytime in a day. Like
Mm.
I had attended motivational workshop of Sandeep Maheshwari. तो संदीप
Mm.
माहेश्वरी had always told this thing that अगर आपके पास 1 घंटा नहीं है then you can at least join 15 minutes in a day 4 times you can split it up 15 minutes do push
Correct.
up 10 minutes do that thing. I'm not saying that only yoga. Some people are not comfortable in yoga. क्यों जबरदस्ती करना है? They can do push-ups also. They can do some calf
Correct.
extension. They can do squats. Okay, get up, get ready, move your body. Something you can do it. So
Right.
for me, I'm a hardcore practitioner. Like my childhood was always like, and I was an athlete. I was a runner. I was into all kind of sports. So I've been that athletic body right from my birth, I can say.
Mm. Mm.
But apart from that, when I started understanding the value of sadhana of pranayam practice, I think my more asana practice has been reduced to more pranayam practice. Even if I
Mhm.
skip someday asanas, I am fine with that. But when it
Mm.
comes to pranayam, I don't ignore those things. Even if
Mm.
someday little bit cough or something I develop, I don't go to doctor. I immediately
Mhm.
practice pranayam. So, and that is
Nice.
what help you to develop your immune system. And there are
Maybe
many
we can
theories.
maybe we can keep a workshop of pranayam and anulom vilom,
Absolutely, we can do
kapalabhati.
that.
Yeah,
Yes,
someday.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Why
someday
not? Why
soon.
not? We can do.
I mean, I'm talking about maybe next week. So we'll do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Um, yeah, let me ask you a couple of more questions. Um, we spoke about sluggishness that we wake up late and then the whole day we feel that we are sluggish and we don't feel that energy. Now I want to talk about the insomnia also. During this pandemic, many people are facing this that they are not getting say at 11 o'clock or at least by 12 we should sleep, but they are not getting that feeling of sleep basically. So insomnia is a problem for everybody. during this
Okay.
lockdown. So what asanas or what do you suggest basically to get a good sleep, good 7 hours
Uh,
at the right
so
time, not from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the
I will
correct
only
sleep.
suggest one thing.
Hmm.
They can swipe their phone down and they can switch off their Wi-Fi and then sleep. that is that is the first thing I can only say on the insomnia part. Okay,
Right.
but honestly speaking, I that's what I'm telling you. Sluggishness point of view. If they work out well, uh, I'm unfortunate to say one thing. Our business is all on the social media, so
Hmm.
we need to be constantly on the Instagram and Facebook.
Right.
But if you ask me my viewpoint, if these things are not important for me, I would have immediately stopped it out. Actually,
Right.
because what happens after what you're constantly on the social media, or maybe not social media. Forget about social media. The corporate people are sitting up on the laptop. Okay, the screen is there in front of you. So you constantly on the screen, and when you are
Hmm.
constantly on the screen, your mind is active. What you can do in the active. Okay. The best part is, like we were taught in Yoga Institute, Urja. This was a very small basic learning which I had learned in Yoga Institute. That before sleeping, at least if you are having a meal at around some 2 hours before you sleep or something, before
Hmm.
sleeping, 2 hours later when you are about to sleep, I think you can do some two rounds of Anulom Vilom. Okay, Anulom Vilom
Okay.
is inhaling and alternate
Yes.
nostril breathing.
Yes.
And just sleep. Second important thing is that if you're constantly moving on the bed, like you just constantly move, you will not get sleep. The best,
Hmm.
I'll tell you one thing. I've been constantly watching the videos of Sadhguru, and honestly, when I do practice sadhana and when I do my pranayam practice, okay, in city life it is said that you can't do more than 10 rounds of Anulom Vilom and 3 rounds of Kapalabhati. When I was in sadhana intensive, I was practicing for almost like 40 rounds of Anulom Vilom and other things. So
Hmm.
it was like a 4.5 hours of pranayam practice. I was sitting in one posture. What happens? The energy was conserved so much in my body. My sleep was reduced. So I had a
Hmm.
sleep of only 5 or 6 hours. Today also, when I'm sleeping, I think sometimes I sleep at around 12 and I still get up at 5. My body is
Hmm.
channelized because I don't require too much sleep. 8 hours or 9 hours or something like that. Sometimes 5 hours or 6 hours sleep is sufficient for me. I do those things. But important part is you need to first, give a border to your own self, saying that I need to not go ahead this time. Like 9 o'clock or 9:30, I should not watch TV. I should not watch if there is something like coronavirus news every day from
Hmm.
45 to
Hmm.
49, 49 to 51. Today 56,000 people are
Hmm.
injured. Every day the
Hmm.
news are actually depressing. What best
Hmm.
you can do? I think you can read a book in the night. Probably you can good
Yeah,
fictional
change
book
the
maybe.
subject completely. Correct. Correct.
Change the subject
Instead of
completely. I
watching
think
that
that is where
negative news. Correct.
it's more important how to channelize your thoughts. I think that's way more important than
Hmm.
just thinking about things like every day you are just what is the thing which you will be seeing every day on Instagram. I think it's okay, you take out a time that I need to see it this time. Okay, but every day, what at the night, what is the new thing to watch things on Instagram? Not required anything else.
Right.
So that is one. And honestly, I'm telling you, this is the best time to study many things. Like one of my friend actually shared me a YouTube link on Yoga Point. So there is a satsang going on on Bhagavad Gita and other things. The stories are going on. I read that thing. Probably if the lockdown lifts up, you don't get such time. I think तभी
Correct.
तुम लोग बोलेंगे टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास. अभी तुम लोग के पास टाइम है फिर भी बोल रहे हो टाइम नहीं है.
Really
तुम लोग
means
टाइम कब निकालोगे?
exactly. Correct. Correct. This is a
Another
really
another
nice
important.
time to learn new art form or new exercises or anything basically that you wanted to learn from
Yeah.
so many years and you didn't get time. Very true. Very
Yes,
true.
yes. And two three things. Means it's like many people ask me this question. This is very funny. When they used to call me during offline days, we want to join yoga, but you know what? Maybe not yoga, but even Zumba and other things. But you know what? When I join gym or when I join yoga, after doing workouts, I after stopping that, I put on weight. I asked them one simple question. I asked him
Natural.
one simple question. No. I asked him one simple question. Do you clean house? Well, yes. Do you clean house on Diwali? Well, yes. So once you clean house on Diwali, does that mean that your house is clean for next 25 years? So the first important thing
It's
is
a
no,
constant
right?
process.
It's a constant process of cleaning. So same thing.
Correct.
I think your body always needs that practice. If you don't practice that thing, then you can't expect that other results on that thing. People have this
Absolutely.
wrong notion that they only come to want it during the wedding season or it's their own wedding. That time only they want to lose weight. It's not about that. It's and see, honestly, my students, I never assured them about the weight loss thing. But if they're regularly continuing, they will lose weight. That I can assure
So
you.
the
Because that
fitness,
is
yeah,
like,
and the fitness level should increase. That is the main motive.
yeah,
Yeah, to get
yes,
healthy.
absolutely.
Yes.
True, absolutely. It's that's how the things are important.
Right. So, our time is up. Actually, we are done with our session, today's session. There are so many things I would like to ask. Maybe people would also like to ask. So, all of you can follow Prathamesh on SyncFit, SYNC. Correct, na? SYNC.
FIT.
Huh.
SYNC, FIT.
Righty. So SyncFit, you can follow him. You can join his classes also if you want to keep any workshop. Then, if you want any workshop, we can do it together, or maybe he can conduct a workshop and we all can just join it. So,
I would
please
like
write
to
to him.
add,
Yes,
yeah,
Prathamesh
I would
wants
like
to
to
add.
add something more important before just
Yes.
running out of the time. So first important thing is that it's not also just yoga is not asanas and pranayam. The first two limbs of yoga is yama and niyama. Yama and niyama is what? Ahimsa, non-violence, satya, speaking truth, asteya, non-stealing, aparigraha, non-accumulation, brahmacharya. Niyama is what? Saucha, santosha. Saucha is what? Cleanliness. Cleanliness is not just cleaning the body, but cleaning the mind also. Santosha, contentment. This is more important.
Yes.
I am a pure
Definitely.
non-vegetarian person, but it's been 2 months. I am due to lockdown. I am not craved for non-veg. I've not craved. People like now the liquor shop was on. I think don't sit at home, guys. You don't have to.
Everybody is, yeah, running to
Yeah,
those
yeah.
liquor shop.
So it's not just like see. I'll also add one more important thing. This is very important for people who are practicing. Just because you're practicing yoga, just because practicing asanas, and just because your postures are getting perfect and you're doing superlative postures, that doesn't mean you're a yogi. I can be a yogi and I will be supporting domestic violence. That doesn't mean I'm a yogi at all. So
Correct.
you guys have to look that thing that you first, even if you want to do practice yoga, if you're not practicing yoga, first two things, yama and niyama, should be practiced a lot. Stealing, non-stealing, satya, speaking truth, not giving violence about it. Your domestic violence has increased a lot. I think it's better that sometimes when you are at home or something, spend some time with your family, not just yama and niyama. It's also karma yoga. Karma yoga is what? Karma yoga is the task of your home. Maybe you're helping your mother, or probably with their food or cooking food or cleaning the vessels. That is also a part of yoga. Bhakti yoga is something else. There's a lot of things, but karma yoga is something which in this lockdown you can help it out. So
Hmm.
just not just think on a part of asanas and pranayam, but also be a better human day by day. It's not about I can be a best teacher in the society or maybe maybe taking all very good online sessions, but I might be a pathetic person offline. So this thing can
That doesn't
happen
make
because
you. Yes. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So So we every day, I always make sure whenever any compliments get, or even it's all to all of you, maybe a best dancer or maybe whatever you compliments you get, okay, try that thing that your ego also don't. I'm more scared than coronavirus than getting ego on my body. So don't get ego. That is one thing, okay. And important thing, try being better person day by day. The life is too short, okay. You don't know what all things will come up tomorrow. But the best part is yoga is a living. It's not just just 1 hour thing. It's just 365 days, 7 days a week, every day. You might be a better person by being something kind to a person, maybe donating something or maybe helping your family. And this is the best time to take out the time with your family and your friends and everything. That's what I can say.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Prathamesh, for this session. And I'm sure we can keep few of your workshops so that we can talk about yoga and we can do some yogasanas and pranayams with you.
Sure.
Also,
Why not?
I want to tell you all that we are doing Kalanidhi fundraiser, which is basically to help artists earn some money because artists all over the world are not being able to get their income or whatever, especially the performing artists. The teachers like us are still getting some kind of money with online sessions, but those who are performing artists, they are unable to get their income. So we are trying to help them with Kalanidhi fundraiser. You can just DM me or you can DM Prathamesh also, and he will share the details with you. You can just donate even 100 rupees, even that is fine. The more you spread this word, it will be better for all the artists. Okay. And thank you so much, Prathamesh, for your
Thank
valuable
you. It was
time and
pleasure
your
joining for this.
guidance. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you. Om Namah Shivaya. Take care. See you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.